say no to anything. He didn't know that, so he just found out that out today. Can't say no to anything because when you say no, it's a sign of rebellion. When you say no, you're shutting down the gift that he gave you. When you say no, you're saying no to him and you already gave him your yes. So even in your no season, your yes still matters. We're just going to jump right in. Turn with me. Can I get it on the screen? Send me. I'll give you time to Ecclesiastes 3. Keep going. A time to get, a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away. A time to rend, a time to sow, a time to keep silent, and a time to speak. A time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. Skip down to 11 for me. He have made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the world in their hearts so that no man can find this past week and just was scrolling through. And one of the biggest things I seen was, I got so much time on my hand. I'm so bored. I'm so this. I'm so that. And I said, well, when did anybody stop to hear God? We scroll through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of them chit-chats. TikTok for the kids, all of that. And when did we stop to hear God? This virus is not something just sporadic. There is a time for everything to enter the earth. So he knew that it was coming. There is a time for everything. He determines when our purpose is done. So what did we do in that time to establish the purpose that we were set here for? He doesn't say, okay, well, she changed her ways. I'm going to get her 20 extra days. He wanted that purpose fulfilled by the time. That's why he told me you cannot say no to anything in this season. You got to catch up. Said no one too many times. You got to catch up because your purpose is off track. You got to jump ahead. How much time have we wasted? Man, when I think about how much time I wasted, I want to kick myself sometimes. Time is measured by a few things and why we don't utilize it the way that we should. Distractions in the world. I'm not distracted by babies. There's no lights going off. There's no nothing. I have more than enough time to not say no to God, and I'm still distracted. Laziness. We just don't want to get up, have our prayer time. We just don't want to seek God. We get up and say, okay, I'm going to give him his extra hour. But we've been quarantined in the house for how long now? How much extra time have you given God? We could have had a cure for this thing. We could have had a cure for cancer. All these witty inventions and creative ideas that God could have given us, all in this extra time that y'all bored sitting at home. Yes. God says, stop. I don't see anybody bored. Can I get Psalms 90? Oh, I see you. Thank you. Psalms 90 and 12. He knew that this would be an issue. He knew it. So teach us the number of days that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. What was God saying? You have an X amount of time to apply your wisdom to your time to get all that you can out of me. He put it in your heart already, so you know when you're holding off things, you feel convicted. You're like, oh, let me just do it. So then when you do it, it's not even done in excellence because now you're just doing it because you have to. When the apostles tell us y'all got to be there on time, you know, I'm going to get here. I'm in Revelation. So we have no excuse as to why we are wasting time. I'm telling you, I'm teaching this because I've been studying it, but it hit me first. It hit me first. There were a few things that I needed to get done for school. By the way, I'll be in school very soon. And I was procrastinating because just being tired over your nighttime, and you got a 4-month-old, during the day who, if anybody know Logan, is very excited. He loves morning time. He does not want to take a nap. The little prophet like to pray at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm serious. Like, he don't want to go to sleep. He sleep right now because he's up at 5 a.m. And I'm like, Lord, I'm tired. There was a few things. How many times? And he's sovereign. He loves his children. We still serve. We still come, and we're still here. But are we giving it our all? Because our time is valuable. That's one thing I learned about me. I do not waste time on people that I feel don't need it. I do not allow people into my space if I feel like they're going to waste my time. My time is valuable. I barely get to see my husband, so my time is very important. If I give you a slot from 1 to 2 and you show up at 1:30, you got 30 minutes left. That is it. I am that person because we want to adjust our daily schedules for what people need, but when it comes to adjusting for God, we be, oh, okay, whatever. Time, space, and destiny. Teach us to number our days, that they may apply our hearts unto wisdom. What was God saying? It is time for you guys to use all of you been sitting around in the church, getting fat, full of wisdom. Apply it. I'm more of a practical teacher, bring it all in type of a person. So I'm not going to be long. In the midst of this, I want to challenge you guys. I did it already. I'll do it again if y'all want me to do it with y'all. No Facebook for a week. No social media. And that excludes new. Do it. This is the time for that. God said, I set this time apart just for this. Giving you time to catch up. Move in time. I stopped time so you could catch up to the angels I got set for you. And watch, you'll see how many businesses come forth, how many ideas come forth. Who somebody may come up with the cure for cancer. We don't know, because you're now spending time in his presence, because once you meet him there, you're going to be hungry for it after that. You're going to want it. And I have a prayer life. I have a great prayer life. Me and God, that's my homie. What's up? So, but I wasn't giving him what he wanted. I was just giving him enough. And this time, God said, I need to promote your business, because I know people use social media for that. Promote your business. You don't need to be on there. And watch how your life changes. I got 3 things done in a matter of 3 days for just not being on social media. 3. And major things that I needed to do that I had just been putting off because of being tired. But I'm like, I'm tired, but I'm sitting here scrolling through Facebook, and God was like, I've been trying to tell you that. Come on, Angel, I've been trying to tell you that. You're right, God, you're right. That's how I talk to God, because, that works for us. That works for us. I said all this to say, God wants you to honor the time that he gives you. There has been several times, Angel, can you choreograph a dance for me? Oh, no, I don't dance no more. My days for that is over. It's just as simple as choreographing a dance I'm saying no to, and God said, that's still a gift. You still have to use it. I didn't say you had to get up there and dance, but if your presence is needed there, it's needed there. If I need to get back there and wash dishes, I do not mind. Hey, y'all, I like to clean. I don't mind. I'll go scrub a toilet. I don't care. You can't say no in this season. Whatever God tells you to do, you have to say yes. And watch how it changes your life. If Apostle say, hey, I need you to, yes, sir. Mom said, hey, I need you to, yes, ma'am. Watch how your yes will change the whole makeup of who you are. Olivia, stand up for me. God said you went through a season where you felt away from him. Where, Lord, I backslid, so I can't run to you. Oh, Lord, I haven't been seeking your presence, so I can't run to you. And God said, when I made the promise of I'll never leave you or forsake you, I meant that. I never left you. I was waiting for you. That's what God said. And he said that this time is your last time of falling in that trap. And you know exactly what he's talking about. This time was the last time. Sorry, what's your name? Yes. Can you stand up for me? Are you in business? You desire to be in business or had an idea about business? Huh? God said, take it off the shelf because right now is the time for him to bless it. You've been waiting. You lifted other people up. You encouraged other people. You pushed other people. And you didn't get the same when it came to you. And God said this time that you're not going to need the others. You're just going to have me. And watch how fast it blossoms. And I also see a lot of young men around you. You have sons, nephews, both. God said they look up to you. You are in things that you need. I don't know if it's pertaining to a house or something like that. You guys want to change some things, but you need some finances to do it. That making sense to you? And God said, if you go back, he gave you a word or an idea about something on. Amen. I think I'm done.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that. Come on, give God some praise. Hallelujah. Come on, give God some praise. Hallelujah. Let me release this word.